Oh God, wedding speeches, all right. Well, hello, I'm Jacob Rosenberg, the best man, the worst man, and son to the husband, my father, Michael Rosenberg. I'll be honest, and just like everything else in life, I'm unprepared and probably going to stutter reading my own wedding speech for Dad and Via. Well, all right, we all good? All right, let's go over the embarrassing stories. Should we talk about all the times my dad has... Nah, I honestly don't have many embarrassing stories. More so, how much I've always looked up to my father. My dad has continuously, even through every argument, fight, disagreement with all my sisters, he still holds us dearest close. He has supported us, never wants to fully disagree when we don't see eye to eye. He has worked for so long and has taught me the basic roads to coding. He is also the one who got me into gaming. Blame Call of Duty, Dad. There's something about the ideas of science and math and maybe being a bit of an egotist that allowed me to flourish and shine above. I've always looked up, and now the fact is, I'm the third generation son in technology. It's not really a surprise to me. My dad has continued to support and always try to back me up, even if he's working until midnight and skipping dinner. That Bia and I have continued to yell at him about. I'll be honest, and I still remember opening the door to Bia when we first met. I think that's just how I normally act, and it became my guest voice for people. So Bia, thanks for being my first guest. But seriously, I don't think I've seen my dad feel as young as he does when he is without you. I don't know what my dad would have been without someone who brought some heat to this very, very white family. So thanks, Bia, for being there for my father when he was in his moments and being there for the last decade. God, time is flying. So, let me, without a joke, be the first one to raise a toast to the newlyweds, celebrate a new member to the Rosenbergs, wishing you guys a lifetime of happiness, and God, this speech is taking too long. Y'all get the deal. Go drink. I'm going home to play video games.
Make some noise for my best man. And he is out. Please help me welcome my maid of honor. Is this thing on? Make some noise for my maid of... There we go. You can put your drink down there.
You're giving him French fries? Great. Okay. Hi, everyone. Okay, so it's funny, actually. I wrote this speech back in 2021 for a college class assignment where you had to write a special occasion speech. Neither my mom or Mike have ever seen this, but in the back of my mind, I thought, what if someday I could actually use it? So I dug this up from my Google Docs and cleaned it up a bit, and here we are. You're gonna cry, get ready. Mom, Mike, I never thought this day would come, yet here we are. And I couldn't be happier for the two of you. There are things in life that when you know, and you feel it in your gut that it's right, and you jump head first into the pool without considering its depth. That's how it happened with you two. Both were recently separated and dipping their toe back into the dating world. You were each other's first dates, and that's all it took. It all happened so fast, and I'm sure that my siblings and I will agree that none of us were ready. But you two knew from the very start. You chose each other, and you still choose each other every day. After a short year of dating, you took a huge leap of faith and decided to merge our families into one household. And in this new big family, we are anything but traditional. I'm sure everyone has already noticed that. I learned from the two of you that life is rarely black and white, and happiness is often found in that very gray area. Both of you came to this country in search of opportunity, of the American dream, the family in the big house, white picket fence with the golden retriever running around in the backyard. Today you have the house. You joined your small families into a big one. You're living that dream with an English bulldog who can't run anywhere without passing out, but you did it. Rest in peace, Charlie, the only kid you guys had together. And no, we all know it wasn't easy. You both had baggage and trauma and way too many kids to count. But all I know is that what you guys were able to build together is simply amazing. I always said my mom was born to be a mother, but now that I've experienced Mike as a father figure, I can see how you guys made this family work. You're a team. You both committed to not only each other, but to building a family together and raising kids that weren't your own, but because they're a piece of the person you love, they're yours too. In the week leading up to the wedding, my mom kept saying, "Is it weird that I'm not nervous?" And Mom, you know why it's not weird? Look beside you. It's Mike. You've always known it was him. Always. And when you know, you know. So today, as we sit here celebrating this choice you guys made that changed all of our lives, I want to say thank you in the name of all five of us kids. And thank you for always being supportive. Thank you for giving us a home. Thank you for making us a family. Not much is going to change after today, except my mom having that big rock on her finger. Finally. So Mom, Mike, cheers to continue to choosing each other today and every day. No, wait, we're not done.
Wait. Bianca's ready to party. Before we party, if there's anyone here who would like to say a few words, would like to give a toast to our bride and groom, all right, I'll start here. I need you to stand up and come to the dance floor so that we get you on video. All right?
All right. Everybody have the happy tear tissues out? Yeah. Well, I think that Jake and Lara have said it all. But I'm the mother of the bride, so I would like to add a few words. Well, first I would like to thank the people who made a very special effort to be here with us tonight. Donnie, who came from Portugal. Yes, our friends who came from Brazil. And the people who could not be here, but who really wanted to, but just couldn't make it. As you have learned, this family is far from conventional. And we don't do things the chronological way at all. So Bianca and Mike very recently celebrated their 10th anniversary. Yeah. And became the proud grandparents of Liam. Yes. Which made Mike DiBenedetto and me turned it to great-grandparents, while we are kind of really newlyweds since we just got married last year. So as you can imagine, our family tree is very complex. All the more reason to celebrate, right? Because Brazilians love to party, and Mike and Bianca are great hosts. We have many birthdays in the family, as you can imagine, and we always sing happy birthday in at least 3 languages: English, Portuguese, and Russian. And occasionally in Italian, since the DiBenedetto clan joined the Ingbergs and the Rosenbergs, right? Yes, and in this melting pot of cultures, languages, traditions, and history, we have come together as a big blended family that gathers along this couple we celebrate today. Mike and Bianca, you have shown us that blood is not always thicker than water, that people can come together from different paths of life and create meaningful relationships, that our friendship card is never full, and geographical distance cannot keep us apart. So let's raise our glasses to Bea and Mike. May you continue to live and grow together, nurturing your children and grandchildren with love, loyalty, friendship, kindness, and commitment. L'chaim, to life.
This is my mother. Obrigada, mãe. Obrigada.
Hey guys, first time I get the mic. Yeah, you didn't know I was gonna speak. I didn't write anything because I didn't know I was able to give a speech, so this is going off the top of my head. If I cry, at least I'll look good for the cameras. So, I remember when my dad sat me and Jake down and he told us that he was introducing us to somebody that he loved. He said, her name is Bianca, we call her Bea, and she has 2 kids. And I said, all right, Dad, are you sure you want to take that on? My dad said, absolutely, just wait till you fall in love with her the way I did. I remember the first day that she came with Lara, she came with Bea. Bea was very little, very into Marvel. I remember I sat down, Bea immediately gave me a hug. Fun fact, if you don't know Bea, she's a hugger, she will hug you, even if she don't know you. The amount of staff today and this weekend she has hugged is actually insane. I remember she sat down with Bea on her lap, and Bea was very scared to meet me and to meet my siblings. And I remember that I looked at his Marvel figures, and I just said, oh, you like Marvel? I do too. And I just remembered that instant bond that me and Bea had. Through the years, I've got to see Bea grow up. I've got to see Lara get married and have a family. But most importantly, I got to see my dad finally and truly be happy. Through all of that, I've got the best mom that I could ever ask for. She stepped up when I really needed it. And my dad and her worked as a team to help me through everything. I'm not perfect, and I'm not 100% perfect. And they taught me that it's okay to be like that. And it's okay to just be myself. And since then, the chatty Kathy that I am, as everybody knows, they love and support me through it 100%. And whenever I need help, they're the first people that I can call. And if you guys didn't know, as soon as the wedding was over, I officially called Bea my mom. So I'm just very thankful for her, and I'm so happy for my dad. I'm so happy for you guys. I tried so hard not to cry.
It was beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you.
I love you.
Oh my God.
Do you need tissues?
No, I think
Okay, I'm just asking.
I've cried enough. I think I'm out-teared. So everybody's talking about the past. I'm going to talk a little bit about the past, and that's when they first got engaged. I'm at college. It's finals week. My dad calls me in a frenzy, and he's like, I'm at Costco. I'm getting an engagement ring. I don't know what to get. But that's after I pried it out of him because he somehow casually tried to ask me what Bea's ring size was. So I called Lara, because obviously who else would know that answer? And we all got it wrong. But anyways, So after prying with my father for probably about 30 minutes, being like, are you going to propose? You're going to Jamaica. I know you. You're a bad liar. He said yes. And I was like, wow. How long did it take you to come to that decision? I don't know. I was in Costco. I was looking at engagement rings. Okay. I guess, 7 years was long enough to finally make a decision, right, Dad? Anyways. I'm not going to sit here and talk about how beautiful our family is, because I already know it is, and from tonight you have all seen how wonderful and beautiful and how mixed our family is with all the culture. But truly, it is so exciting for me to see that my dad is finally getting his happy ever after. I'm excited for Bia to finally get her happy ever after, because this is truly a storybook ending. I am so excited for what the future holds, because I truly love both of you so much. And this is the first time I've ever experienced true love in my entire life, so it's quite beautiful to see. So please raise a glass, and let's drink to the newlyweds.
Okay, Mr. Jackson.
Mike's like, make it quick. I'm trying to eat. I got you. A lot of y'all met me tonight as the flower guy, flower dude, flower bull, however we want to name it, flower John. But I want to introduce everyone. I'm James. I am unofficial adopted son from the heart of Bianca, and I guess now Mike too. You adopted one today. But first of all, the sentiments from their children it's probably something I can't top. But I do have a unique perspective of being a little bit on the sideline watching this love kind of materialize and matriculate, right? Me and Laura met when we were in high school, 17 and 15 or something like that, right? Right before Bianca made the move over to Jersey to live with Mike. And as I think about where both families and both parties were before that merger happened, and to where we are now, not just at a wedding, but the life you guys have as a family, all you guys, how it's come together, it just makes sense. And it's a true testament that if you want something to happen, and it's truly coming from a place of love and a place of admiration of one another, that no matter if it's time, if it's effort, whatever it takes, it will happen. And it will happen beautifully in the right time, in the right moment. And I call her mine because she's my mother, right? But Maya and Mike are a testament to that. And for me to see it, right, I didn't move in when Laura and B moved in, but I got the play-by-play every day and every night of what was going on. And it's not only inspirational or inspiring to see your love, it's a lesson that I'm going to take forth, that I'm sure everyone who could see how this union came about, how this marriage came about, can take that lesson that true love's got no barriers, man. It's just a matter of if you're willing to get over them or not. So for the last time, if we can raise our glasses and toast to Bia, to Mike, to the Rosenbergs, and to a happily ever after. Love you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your meal.